One of the core beliefs of BNI is that education is a key part of enhancing individual member referral generating expertise. Dr. Misner, founder and chairman of Business Network International, BNI, has written 10 books, including his New York Times Bestsellers, Masters of Sales, Truth or Delusion, and Masters of Networking. Michelle R. Donovan is known as the Referability Expert in Pittsburgh and has published over 30 articles on networking and referral marketing in multiple publications. She owns and operates Referral Institute in Western Pennsylvania and is the founder of Pinnacle Training Services. The book, The 29% Solution, reveals 52 weekly networking success strategies and conveys the principle that 29% of people are truly connected by 6 degrees or less.
Hello, I'm Tom Fleming, Executive Director of BNI here in the West Central Florida region. We're excited to be hosting the book signing event for Michelle Donovan, co-author along with Dr. Ivan Misner of the best-selling book, The 29% Solution, here in Tampa, Florida today. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge today's sponsors for the event. Suncoast Marketing Partners and Talking Dog Video Productions have teamed up to create a video documentary of the Tampa book signing event. The documentary will allow everyone to meet the author and learn what other business professionals consider to be the wow factors in specific chapters of the 29% Solution. On with the show.
The 29% Solution, the wow factor.
My name is Sean Yesner. I'm a real estate attorney with Yesner & Boss. As a consumer protection attorney that helps with foreclosure defense and bankruptcy, it's been very difficult for me to ask my chapter for referrals. Well, Chapter 3 in the book on profiling your best customer really helped me break down my best customer into its most basic elements so I can be very specific with my chapter members as to what a good referral is for me, and as a result I've received a bunch of referrals.
Outstanding. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm Ed Gleason with the Home Improvement Source. We do kitchens for all budgets. I'm a member of BNI, and when I was reading the book, when I hit week 5, that just hit a chord with me. It says give first, give to others first. And that was something that really hit a chord with me, because when I first joined BNI, I met a gentleman by the name of Martin Watson. He's an accountant, and I hired him as my personal accountant. And sure enough, a couple weeks later after I did that, he called me and says, Ed, I'm in a restaurant. They're looking for some custom cabinets. Is that something you can do? I said, absolutely. I went down, I met with the gentleman. I ended up doing 5 nightclubs and 2 restaurants for that gentleman. That's really giver's gain.
I'm Robin Lavich with Planet Life Coaching. I do life coaching and business coaching, and I was thoroughly impressed. As part of my business, I do assessments. In the book, there's an actual assessment that allows you to determine what you need to be focusing in order to be enhancing your networking skills. And then in addition to that, there's a whole section on setting out personal goals for your networking, which is another thing I do, and I thought it was fabulous that they tied everything in together in just the book.
The 29% Solution. 52 weekly networking success strategies. Hi, I'm Ed Woods, the web guy with the Web Tie, technology officer for Suncoast Marketing. We're pleased to have with us today Michelle Donovan, co-author of the 29% Solution. Welcome to Tampa, Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you for having me in Tampa.
You know, we had some time to speak a little bit earlier, and you mentioned in our interview, you told me earlier that your business is educating businesses. What corporate activities would this include as you're helping business owners?
Basically, a lot of the things that I look for in terms of corporate activities might be things around keynote speaking opportunities at conferences, a lot of opportunities to go into corporate settings and bring educational seminars right to their door, as well as looking for opportunities to provide public seminars to people as well.
Oh, thanks. And that would include workshops and seminar conferences?
Seminars.
Yeah. Now, you're also the franchise owner of the Referral Institute in Western Pennsylvania.
That's right.
And I notice it says Referability Expert. Very interesting. How do you help trained professionals become what you call the elite 29%?
Well, as I've heard people say often, you got to learn more to earn more. And so my philosophy is learning in any number of ways. They could learn through attending a public seminar where they sign up as an individual and come and attend. They could learn by attending a seminar that's brought directly to a corporate setting, brought into their office. They don't have to go anywhere. They could learn by participating in one of our teleseminars that are done over the phone, so they don't even have to leave their desk, or they could choose to work one-on-one with me to get special coaching that focuses specifically on their referability.
Referability. Very interesting. You know, as a networking professional myself, I've known the 6 degrees of separation for a long time. Now I understand it's a myth.
It is. Can you believe it?
I do now. Yeah.
It's a myth. And the whole reason it's a myth is because I've been led to believe that the 6 degrees of separation is common, that everyone is separated by 6 degrees or less between anyone else in the world. And basically when they did the study way back in the 60s and 70s, the biggest test that they did, the biggest study that they did, produced the best result of only 29%.
There it is.
Of the population. 29% of the population, a very small percent, can actually say that they know anyone else in the world by only 6 degrees of people. And Dr. Ivan Misner and I just started thinking about what makes that 29% so special.
Well, you've said that 3 of them were particularly special to you, but there's one, week number 47. Read the paper with referral intent. Why is that so special to you?
It's special to me because it's uncommon. You know, it's the uncommon application of common knowledge. It's very common for people to have a newspaper, to have a subscription, and to read that paper looking for opportunities for themselves. That's what most of us do. When I'm challenging people to read the paper with referral intent, meaning that I want you to think of yourself as a problem solver, as a solutionist, and to read the paper thinking of the other people in your network so that you may find opportunities for them and not so much focused on you.
That's really acting proactive.
Very proactive and very giving. Very
excellent. Giving. Week number 13 talks about online networks. Well, many of us are LinkedIn. How does one balance the LinkedIn online with word-of-mouth, face-to-face?
Well, I'm pretty sure that face-to-face networking is never going to go away. I feel very confident about that. And it has to be a balance. You know, they call it network for a reason. It's not net sit, it's not net eat. So whether you're going to do face-to-face networking or online networking in an organization like LinkedIn, you have to work at it. You have to build those relationships. And LinkedIn provides a great opportunity for us to be able to see behind the scenes, kind of like get a sneak peek at someone's network, first and foremost. And then still, you have to have that face-to-face relationship and that connection to be able to get to that person behind in the network.
That is some really outstanding advice. I particularly like that as well. The 29% Solution, bestseller, Amazon.com, Wall Street Journal. Michelle, Donovan, thank you very much for coming to Tampa for this book signing event.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you.
To obtain your personal copy of the 29% Solution, please visit www.29percentsales.com today.